It's running through my veins. Underneath the neon lights, they all call my name. Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Take it all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
It's Derby season in Kentucky, and tonight we are on the final stretch heading into Ohio Valley Wrestling's biggest event of the year, Run for the Ropes.
The following contest is for your OVW Television Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, the boy wonder, Sam Thompson.
Gilbert Corsi alongside Dr. Manbeast Ted McNaylor. We are wrestling at the waterfront on April the 27th, part of the Kentucky Derby Festival. And tonight, we'll see the final four in the Anarchy title tournament.
And his opponent, he is your current OVW Television Champion, the River City Dragon, Logan James.
You're absolutely right, Gilbert. We are going to make history as we crown the first ever Anarchy champion. It's going to be at the waterfront as part of the Kentucky Derby Festival, and we are not horsing around.
Hey, speaking of Run for the Ropes, last week, Logan James, the OVW television champion, was named one of the captains for that big 10-man elimination tag when we wrestle at the waterfront. Later tonight, it's Floyd versus Amon in our main event. The winner will lead the other team of 10 into battle. But I got to wonder, with the attitude that we've seen from LJ as of late, who is he likely to find to stand by his side and go into battle?
That's a good question, Gilbert. He seemed very apathetic, to say the least, to be chosen, or not to be chosen, but to have earned the right to be the captain in that match. But I don't think he cares. I don't think he has any friends backstage.
A couple of weeks ago, Logan James says it was all about Logan James and that his edgier, grittier attitude, in essence, seems like a self-defense mechanism because he says he's the only one who can watch his back.
Well, you got to look out for number one. Logan James has been doing just that, and that's why he is still your television champion.
Logan James squaring off in our opening contest tonight against Sam Thompson, the kid they call Ducky, boy wonder around here, and your favorite young superstar, right, Doc?
Yeah, boy wonder. I wonder why he doesn't burn his boots. Friggin' idiot. I can't stand this kid.
Thompson won this shot at the television title after being successful at an OVW live event. That's why you can never miss your opportunity to see OVW action live. Again, your next chance is April the 27th at Waterfront Park. We have a 5 o'clock meet and greet, 6 o'clock bell time. That's our biggest event of the year, folks, and all it takes is a Pegasus pin to get you in.
I still can't believe that all you need, oh gosh.
The Duck just got grounded by the River City Dragon.
Good. It's about time that happened. But I still can't believe it only takes a Pegasus pin to get into one of our biggest events of the entire year.
Yeah, it's like OVW's gift to the community, our way of saying thank you for years of support here in Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Well, I already got 2 pins, one for me and one in case I lose the other one.
Thompson with a drop kick knocks LJ back to the floor, and then hold on.
Uh-oh.
Thought Thompson was going to fly. River City Dragon looks like he had a springboard in mind.
Oh, he grabbed the hair, though. Nice.
And I'm not sure who got the worst of it. It's Logan James who floats over into the cover, but he can only find 2. And grabbing the hair, this is exactly when I talk about this edgier, grittier attitude from Logan James. Or where does it really come from?
Well, no, it was ring awareness. You saw he started to slip on the ropes, and he went to grab the first thing that went into his hand, and it just happened to be Sam Thompson's hair. And I thought it was pretty awesome.
Logan James emerged with a sharper edge after he won the television, or retained the television title, I should say, in a cage 2 months ago against Randall Floyd. And speaking of Floyd, we're going to see Floyd later tonight in our main event, squaring on against Amon. Thunderous back elbow here from Logan James, but he can only find 2. We're going to see Floyd later tonight in our main event against Amon. The winner of that match will be the other captain leading a team in the battle against Logan James's team at Run for the Ropes.
It'll be an interesting match to say the least. You know, Floyd himself has also been a little bit on a hot streak ever since losing the TV title. However, Amon has yet to be pinned or submitted in an OVW ring. So I don't know. I think the hot streak of Randall Floyd might be coming to an end tonight.
Thompson out of the way in the nick of time here, trying to put it together. The well-placed boot to the temple and the side of the head. You don't need a medical degree doc to know that one hurts. Thompson's gonna fly, but again, the duck was knocked off its perch.
Yeah, and this looks like this duck is about to be put down for good by Logan James. Oh, whoa.
That's
Careful.
a dangerous position. Thompson with wise puts his feet on the canvas.
Goodness gracious. The high risk off, or defense rather here.
LJ goes back to the well and this time connects with the springboard drop kick, floats over into the cover. Could this be it? And
Are you kidding me? I think that was a little bit of a slow count if you ask me. That cadence was a little off.
what is your issue with Sam Thompson? Seriously.
The kid's an idiot. Doesn't deserve to be in the same wrestling ring as Logan James. I never thought I would say that, but it's true.
He's just Thompson's a fiery, hungry young superstar who's always got a smile on his face and is very enthusiastic about his job here in Ohio Valley Wrestling. How can you not like that?
I think you just said it. It's that stupid smile that he always carries on his face like, oh, he's doing something funny. Yeah, how about you do us all a favor? It'd be real funny if you left, Sam.
Thompson fires back with a clothesline here. The challenger beginning to rally. Insecurity. And could this be an upset here for Logan James? We know he's leading a team into battle, but will he be leading that team into battle without the television championship? If Sam Thompson has his way, the answer will be yes.
Mark my words, Sam Thompson is not winning this match against Logan James. I'll bet you $100 and I'm a cheapskate. He will never be TV champion.
Well, Thompson perched on top again. Home away from home. Cross body block. Doc, you may be eating your words here. 2.5. Doesn't get closer. Stunned silence, huh, McNaylor? Oh, wait a minute. McNaylor has jumped up from the commentary table. Thompson, wait, Revolver? Where did he come from? Well, McNaylor clearly causing a distraction so his former tag team partner and best friend could do his bidding, but that plan backfired. Wait a minute! Logan James just took out Sam Thompson's head with the television title!
Your winner, and still OVW Television Champion, Logan James.
James takes the cheap path to victory.
What do you have to say for yourself, McNaylor?
Gilbert, I was trying to give that young man advice in his native tongue, and he just didn't want to listen. I don't know what to tell me.
And you didn't have any idea that Revolver, your former tag team partner, was going to be coming out to do your bidding?
Gilbert, you've said it yourself. Revolver has plans A through Z. I don't know all of them. It was happenstance, random.
And what about the actions from the River City Dragon, Logan James? No gray area about that. Logan cheated to win.
Don't get your feathers ruffled there, Gilbert. Logan James did what he had to do to win, and that's why he's the champion.
And I gotta wonder, with that kind of attitude from LJ, who's gonna team by his side at Run for the Ropes. But the bigger question is, who's gonna be the captain on the other end of the 10-man elimination tag? We have Amon versus Floyd in our main event. The winner will lead a team of 5 into battle at the biggest event of the year, April the 27th at Waterfront Park. Also, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Run for the Ropes, tonight on OVW Television, we have the Final 4 in the Anarchy title tournament.
My pick, Gilbert, is the man who's the best wrestler here, and he's going to be the best anarchist here, Tony Gunn.
Tony Gunn squaring off against Goat Zoe, Dapper Dan squaring off against Apollo. The winner in those 2 matches tonight will advance to the final at Run for the Ropes, where we will crown OVW's first ever Anarchy champion. And after After threats last week, OVW's crazed heavyweight champion Michael Hayes tonight demanding a live mic.
All I know is this, Michael Hayes with a live mic, the censors better have their finger right by that button, but I can't wait.
Tweet your friends, call your family, ladies and gentlemen. OVW television is off and running.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Let's not march, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the Final Four.
Following is the semifinals for the Anarchy tournament towards the Anarchy Championship. Introducing first, accompanying the ring by Flex Murphy, the Shotgun, Tony Gunn.
Here's my pick, Gilbert. Tony Gunn, the man that's going to be the first ever Anarchy champion.
Well, the Shotgun's got to clear a juggernaut to advance in this tournament.
And his opponent, the Beast Unleashed, So.
400 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. Anytime Zoe walks through the curtain, it is Zoe time. Will come run for the ropes. Will it be the right time for Zoe to etch his place in OVW history as the first Anarchy champion?
Well, Gilbert, I have it under good authority that duck season is over, and I think juggernaut season is about to begin.
Oh, I get it. You're saying Tony Gunn, the Shotgun, is hunting Zoe.
Absolutely.
Bell sounds, we are set to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first of two semifinal matches tonight in the Anarchy title tournament. You have a battle-tested ring veteran in Shotgun Tony Gunn, who hates the hardcore division. He says it's trash wrestling.
Well, you got to give him. I mean, literally, they do use trash cans, Gilbert. So he's got a point, at least a little bit. But you won't see him pulling out a trash can. I'll tell you that much.
Tony Gunn says that the Anarchy division, as he's out before one count, the Anarchy division disrespects true, pure wrestlers such as himself. And so Gunn says he wants to win this Anarchy title to get rid of the hardcore division.
Yeah, but let's not get it twisted. I mean, Tony Gunn is hardcore, and he doesn't have to use a weapon to be that way.
But here's what I find interesting. This is what I find interesting. Tony Gunn claims not to like hardcore wrestling, but he breaks every rule in the book. And the only rule in Anarchy rules is there are no rules.
I don't see any rule breaking. He didn't tell Flex to come in here. But he better hightail it. Mr. Zoe is.
Well, apparently there are no rules for the competitors on the inside of the ring. Flex Murphy has been tossed from ringside.
Oh gosh, can the ref do that?
Well, Anarchy is pure chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Anything goes. Chairs, ladders, tables, sledgehammers, the kitchen sink. These superstars can use anything they want that's not nailed down. And frankly, even if it is nailed down, as Gunn's perched on top here and connects with a well-placed knee to the side of the head of the Juggernaut. And maybe you're right.
Here it is. This is it. Well, maybe not yet, but let me tell you, Tony Gunn might as well be a frozen apple. And by that, I mean hardcore. Get it?
You are full of them.
Think about it.
You heard Tony Gunn rattle off to the OVW faithful that this is wrestling as he grinds in with the side headlock. But I started to say you have a battle-tested ring veteran in Tony Gunn squaring off against one of the most agile big men that OVW has ever seen in Zo.
Now, I will hand it to Zo. I mean, absolutely. It's unbelievable some of the feats of agility that he's pulled off in this ring. But he is no shotgun Tony Gunn.
The winner of this contest will face the winner between Dapper Dan and Apollo, which is still to come later tonight.
Whoa!
And this is what I'm talking
Whoa.
about, the agility of Zo. Through the ropes and lands on his feet.
Goodness gracious.
And a sweep of the legs puts Gunn on his back on the hardest part of the ring, Doc.
Absolutely. It's where all the boards come into the side of the ring, and it hurts. I mean, it hurts to get slammed in the ring as it is, but it double, triple hurts to get slammed on that side. Uh-oh. But it might be time for Tony Gunn to finish this.
Looked like Gunn was setting up for the shotgun. But the power of Zo.
That'll send some electricity
That'll make
down
your
your
liver
legs.
quiver and your back cracking.
I don't know how he did it.
2.5. Zo just a half a second away from advancing in the Anarchy title tournament.
Gunn just wants it that much. He is just that tough.
Zo comes in a head full of steam, but Gunn catches him in a sleeper here, cutting off the blood flow to the carotid artery, Doc.
That's right. And you know, when you start losing oxygen to the brain, you can only have so much time before you pass out. And if Zo can't somehow fight Tony Gunn off here, he somehow does, it would have been curtains.
Well, Zo used his size to his advantage.
And Gunn is using his patella to his advantage, as it would appear.
This time, Gunn's pulling down the knee brace.
Uh-oh, no!
Gets met with a belly-to-belly suplex implanted in the middle of the ring. Zo trying to press his way to run for the ropes.
He just kind of leaned into his chest. Again, I don't know how Tony Gunn finding the strength, but that is why he is the shotgun and the best wrestler here. In his opinion, not mine.
Now it's that round off into a series of back elbows. The agility on display once again for the 400-pounder. I said it before, I'll say it again. This guy moves like butter.
And there you see the sheer strength of Zo.
Gunn's in perfect positioning here for the Zo bomb. All Zo has to do is finish him off. Hold on, look at the back. Look behind Zo. We got company again. Well, the referee can toss Flex Murphy out of here, but he can't disqualify Tony Gunn because there are no disqualifications in Anarchy rules.
Well, there should be a disqualification over what the heck is in the air.
Do you smell that?
It's terrible.
Hold on. Flex Murphy apparently has brought something back to the ring.
Gilbert, I know you've been changing your diet, but oh my God.
As a Zo bomb connects on Murphy, but Zo's completely unaware of what Tony Gunn's got in his hand.
It smells awful.
Oh no! What is that? What is Tony Gunn using here on Zo?
I didn't expect to see chemical warfare, but
it's completely legal. This is Anarchy. I told you, ladies and gentlemen, the only rule is there are no rules. And Gunn has knocked Zo out with some kind of chemical substance and advanced in the Anarchy title tournament. My God.
Your winner by knockout, Tony Gunn.
Gunn willing to sink to any depths.
We got to open some doors in the arena. But you know what? My prediction was right, though. Tony Gunn is going to the finals to become the first ever Anarchy champion.
Who's Gunn gonna meet in the finals at Run for the Ropes? We're gonna find out later tonight. weekend in Louisville, Kentucky, home of the biggest air and fireworks show in North America, and there is still a roar in Davis Arena tonight as the wrestling world's abuzz with news of Al Snow purchasing OVW. The only person who had a problem with that purchase is standing in the ring right now.
Now, Josh Ashcraft didn't seem too pleased either there, Gilbert. But
but
this man
Ashcraft
particularly took exception.
Wasn't as combustible as Michael Hayes.
Every step of the way, this company has done everything it can to get this belt away from me. And they failed every time. Al Snow, Danny Davis, Dean Hill, Josh Ashcraft, I don't care who pays the bills at this company. You're looking at the man that runs the company. And I'm tired of waiting to hear who I'm supposed to fight at Run for the Ropes. I'm demanding it right now. Send that out here so I can look him in the face and he can see his future.
Michael Hayes demanding to know who he has to face a Run for the Ropes. I know there's a lot of hungry guys.
Hold on, wait a minute. You know that song. You know that face. That's the chosen one, Mitch Huff.
What's he doing back?
We haven't seen him in Ohio Valley Wrestling for more than a year. Former OVW Southern Tag Team Champion, former OVW Television Champion. This guy's stock was rising very quickly when he was last in Davis Arena.
Well, looks like we're already seeing a bunch of guys trying to come out of the woodwork now that new ownership has taken over OVW. And somehow I'm not surprised.
The OVW favorite.
Yeah, welcome back,
Mitch
Mitch.
Huff.
It's good to see you decided to be a wrestler this week. So, I think this is adorable. I'm glad they chose you, the chosen one, as the sacrificial lamb at Run for the Ropes. Everyone knows this is OVW's biggest show of the year, so the most people that will step foot around this ring all year will get to watch the chosen one choose to get his ass whipped.
He's a lamb.
I want to know, since you spend all your time on video poker and whatever else isn't wrestling, what makes you qualified, Mitch Huff?
Michael Hayes, though, he's a lion, and he's going to eat the lamb and Run for the Ropes. Oh, no. Super kick.
Eat defeat.
He kicked him right in the mouth.
Any more questions about Huff's qualifications?
Well, I'm qualified now.
Huff versus Hayes and Run for the Ropes. Can the chosen one knock off the champion? We're going to find out at the waterfront on April the 27th.
What a cheap shot.
Oh, yeah, bro. Had a real good workout. Even though I missed DL3, man, what are we going to do without him?
What are we going to do without DL3?
Bro.
Bro?
DL3's out of town right now, shooting next year's summer blockbuster.
What is it, Broless in Seattle?
Bromageddon?
Bropocalypse Now.
Bro Theft Auto?
Bro. Bottom line is, we don't need him. I am not just a stunt double. I'm not just a backup plan.
Really?
I am a superstar.
Oh, you're the camera guy.
What?
Okay.
Oh, hey guys. Hey Shiloh. Shiloh Jones here. You might remember me from such surprises as my Spider-Man themed Sweet 16 birthday party,
Nice.
my IRS tax bill,
Oh, you gotta pay those.
and the 2016 election. But what I'm really surprised about is these two bitter enemies hanging out together. What gives?
Man, we're friends. We're buddies. We had an argument and we're
hold
getting
on.
past.
I thought we were tag friends.
We are tag friends.
I even got you this candy.
I really appreciate this. And I'll always tag with you, but my tag partner is Adam Slays.
Now hold on. I can pull some strings. I can get us
Okay.
on LJ's Run for the Ropes team. This can happen.
I mean, I appreciate that, but I kind of want to see how everything plays out tonight with Amon and Randy.
Yeah, I'm very curious about that.
Well, I'm Shiloh Jones, and you might remember me from such heartbreaks as right now.
No. Shiloh.
You'll be alright.
Shiloh, no.
Hey, wait, some heartbreaks, man.
And their opponents, the team of Meg and Callie Young.
Meg's a powerhouse who's an OVW newcomer, a good friend of Callie Bay, and together in the back, people call them the Rally Girls.
The Rally Girls? What, are they passing out hamburgers? If so, I want one.
Meg stands every bit of 6 foot tall. Wait, if you haven't seen this woman in action before, just watch this. She is a powerhouse.
She literally looks like an Amazon. And she stands a foot taller than me.
Doc, tell us more about this Phillies free-for-all and run for the ropes.
Apparently, I'm still trying to get an understanding of all the rules, but each woman is going to have an opportunity, and it's an open challenge to any woman in the locker room to come in and see who will be the dominant champion, or the dominant femme fatale, if you will, in OVW at the waterfront.
Well, the dominant femme fatale for the last several months has been the makeup artist from the Entourage, but look at that power display I was talking about from Meg. One hand lifts her up by her knuckles. That sends a shooting pain through your body, right, Doc?
No, absolutely. I mean, Jay Lee's lucky to still have knuckles after getting them twisted all over the place by Meg.
Quick way to break a finger, a wrist, an arm. Diagnosis trouble whenever you're in the ring with Meg. Right now it's Callie. And Callie's been chasing the women's championship from Jay Lee for several months now. And Jay Lee's willing to do whatever it takes to retain that title.
Absolutely. And, you know, of all the champions right now in Ohio Valley Wrestling, Jay Lee has held that championship the longest. She's had the longest reign. I don't know who's going to be the one to finally append her and win the championship.
Well, as a true member of the Entourage, Jay Lee has proven that she always is using the numbers game with those extra goons known as the Bro Gods and DL3 on the outside of the ring, and never afraid to, you know, go low. What is it? The former First Lady who said, "We go low, we go high." We go high when they go low.
No, Jay Lee just went very high after that suplex from Meg. She about kicked the lights. Jay Lee, she better, good thing Meg tagged out. Meg might have ripped that arm clean off out of her shoulder socket, a little humeral joint.
If you ask me, in my opinion, it's only a matter of time before Meg is the dominant female in the femme fatale locker room. I think she's got gold written all over here. Right now it's Callie on top. Could that night happen at Run for the Ropes?
It could. I mean, Meg could. I mean, every woman for themselves. She could very well clear house. I mean, she's having to cooperate with Callie tonight, but come to the Kentucky Derby Festival, it's going to be only one woman standing.
Callie got a little distracted there with the outside interference, I should say, and the momentum kind of shifted back the other way in this match.
And here we are, Anessa, as you said, making her OVW television debut. Now,
what did you call her?
Or Vermin, I don't know. She's a crazy woman. Is it
Valerie Venom?
Venom?
Vermin.
Vermin?
Valerie Vermin. That's the name.
I wonder how long it took her to think of that.
Well, she's been kind of a loner. She's been in the OVW locker room for nearly a year now, but kind of a loner in back. You can't get a read on her. Can't even really have a conversation. She's kind of dark, kind of twisted. Maybe this could be the perfect woman for Amon.
There we go. That's a match made in HE double hockey sticks. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, he just told her to get out.
Yeah, Jay Lee's not one to make friends
Well,
if they're not part of her entourage.
Jay Lee may not be the director, but she's calling the shots in the ring tonight. It looked like Callie tried to flip over that knee, not quite successful. Jay Lee taking control. Now she's working the arm.
Irish whip into the turnbuckle here. Callie out of the way in just the nick of time. Let's see how she follows it up here. Plants the OVW Women's Champion with the Bulldog. Will Callie float over into a cover? Too much damage apparently already done, but in my opinion, Callie needs to make a tag here to May in the worst way.
Let me tell you, rib pain is some of the worst pain. You try to take a big, deep breath in, and you're just stung with pain on the side of your chest. And it looks like Callie's having a hard time catching her breath.
And here comes the powerhouse.
Uh-oh.
Meg stands every bit of 6 foot tall here, and she's picking up right where she left off, laying in a beating on the OVW Women's Champion. Irish whip, pillar to post.
Yeah, literally pillar to post.
Talk about having her way.
Jay Lee was bouncing right out of that buckle, right into Meg. She whipped her into that buckle so strong.
Such authority with every bit of offense from Meg inside that squared circle.
Watch out, Berman. Oh, no.
And a spear. Just snapped the OVW Women's Champion in half. Wait a minute. Maria James. What's she doing here? What's this about?
No, she's making a statement. It's every woman for themselves at the waterfront.
And I think that Maria may realize she bit off more than she could chew. Hold on. Tori.
She's got a...
With a skateboard?
Who brings a skateboard to the ring?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is just a preview of what's to come in the Phillies free-for-all at Run for the Ropes.
Oh, man, I don't know what's going to happen. These women are going to claw each other's eyes out come Run for the Ropes.
It's going to be a fight you don't want to miss.
Wow.
Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
Following is the semifinals for the Anarchy tournament for the Anarchy Championship. Introducing first, the veteran, Apollo.
Earlier tonight, Tony Gunn used a toxic chemical to literally knock out Zoe and advance to the finals of the Anarchy title tournament. It's time now to see who Gunn is going to face when we crown our first Anarchy champion, April the 27th at Run for the Ropes.
I still have a headache from whatever was in that rack there, Gilbert.
It's still in the air. You can still smell it. We need to call air pollution control.
And his opponent, Dapper Dan.
You call Tony Gunn your odds-on favorite? This is everybody else's odds-on favorite. The hardcore division was like made for Dapper Dan, OVW's most hardcore superstar.
Well, you know what? Opinions are like belly buttons. Everyone has one, and only mine is the right one.
Look, Dapper Dan already comes to the ring with a kendo stick. Now in the Anarchy division, it's completely legal.
Oh!
And Dapper Dan starts out swinging for the fences.
Do you think Dapper Dan just has a closet full of kendo sticks? Like, he just gets up every morning, opens his closet, and picks out the best one for the day?
Yes, I do. I think he has one to match every outfit. One for every day of the week.
What a strange man.
2 for Sundays.
Well, Dapper Dan took no time going right for that kendo stick to Apollo, and the German suplex, man, and now Apollo is no small man to be thrown around in the ring like that.
You know what's at stake for Apollo? He's the bitter vet here in Ohio Valley Wrestling. I'm not talking about animals. I'm talking about years of experience in the ring. Apollo emerged in OVW after 20 years in the wrestling business, and he feels like the young guys don't respect him.
And they don't, and they should. They could actually learn something if they were take the opportunity and watch his matches, watch what he does.
Well, nobody respects anybody more than a champion, so if Anarchy, or if Apollo were to become the first ever Anarchy champion, he'd have all the respect he hoped and dreamed for here in Ohio Valley Wrestling.
You think he'd buy more fanny packs? You know, I bet he has a closet like Dapper Dan's just full of fanny packs. He probably has a fanny pack within his fanny pack.
Apollo wearing out Dapper Dan with a steel chair here.
That's
Two
it.
hard shots. Will it be enough? The leg is hooked. 2, and a near fall for Apollo.
Apollo, you know, he has a lot of tricks in his book.
Without a doubt, I'd say that the cookie sheet is the most popular weapon in this Anarchy title tournament so far.
Did we get a sponsorship deal that I don't know about?
Pillsbury? Keebler?
Not as far as I know, but you'd think it with all the
Mrs.
cookie
Fields.
sheets. You know, you're probably right.
Duncan Hines. Dapper Dan's in trouble again, but he's out in 2. Frustration beginning to set in here on the vet Apollo. I said this guy doesn't have a chip on his shoulder, he's got a canyon.
No, you got the jokes now, Gilbert. Well, let's see what Apollo has cooking up for Dapper Dan in that bag.
Is that a coal miner's glove?
Oh no, we've seen this earlier in the tournament. That's no coal miner's glove. He has something else he needs to handle, a certain weapon in that bag, and it's got a lot of sharp edges to it, Gilbert. That's the barbed wire.
Well,
there it is. And if he can get a hold of Dapper Dan, this could be it.
Apollo took too much time putting on the gloves, fiddling with the barbed wire. It gave an opportunity for Dapper Dan to recover and work his way back to his feet.
And he's now deadlifting Apollo up into that top turnbuckle.
Again, the winner here will face Tony Gunn in the finals of the Anarchy title tournament as OVW reignites its hardcore division.
Powder to the eyes of Dapper Dan, and if you can't see,
followed
it's
with
really
the
hard.
chained up fist. You don't have to see it to feel it. And that could be it here for Dapper Dan.
Well, I'm gonna have all my senses gone by the end of this night. First my sense of smell, now my eyesight. If someone pulls out an air horn, I'm leaving. Oh no, Apollo apparently has some bad intentions for Dapper Dan.
What's going through Apollo's mind right now as he starts to rearrange the furniture in the ring?
It's like putting together an evil puzzle of sorts. And unfortunately, it looks like Dapper Dan's going to be the
whatever this is,
missing piece.
It has bad, it has pain written all over it.
You never, ever touch a man's fanny pack. Ever. No. No. Death Valley driver through the trash can. Not Apollo.
Into the cover. Could this be it? Dapper Dan advances to the finals of the Anarchy title tournament.
Your winner, Dapper Dan.
It will be Dan and Tony Gunn, April 27th at the waterfront at Run for the Ropes. And Gunn with a sneak attack on Dapper Dan. No time to celebrate for the most hardcore man in OVW's locker room, Dapper Dan.
And Tony Gunn, looks like he liked the arrangement of those chairs. He's bringing them back, and he's putting it back in position.
And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, if this happens April 27th at the waterfront, if it's a 2-on-1 fight, it's all legal. Anything goes. The only rule, there are no rules. And Dapper Dan's back is literally against the wall.
Oh, now it's about to be through the.
What are they doing here?
No way.
Extra momentum. Dapper Dan is
Surely
no
not.
small man.
Oh
He's
my
300
God.
plus pounds. finally be in. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dan versus Gunn. Anarchy rules. Who's going to be the first Anarchy champion? We find out April the 27th at the waterfront.
And it's gonna be a gun show.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
There's a dark chill in the air as Satan's favorite sinner is in the house.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and the winner will be the second captain at Run for the Rope. Introducing first, coming into the ring by the Void, Amon.
Well, clearly Amon has good leadership skills, Gilbert, and that's why I think he's gonna best. Oh! Sorry, I got screamed at by a Void.
The man formerly known as Houdini. And you were saying about the leadership skills of Amon?
I'm saying clearly he has the leadership skills that Randall Floyd lacks. Look, he already has his team together for Run for the Ropes.
Well, to say the least, that Amon is a master manipulator who preys on the weak-minded.
Absolutely. Well, look, he only has 3 other members. He needs one more. Maybe by the end of this, he's going to possess Randall Floyd and make him the 5th member.
I tell you what, this is going to be a real test for the man they call the real deal.
Floyd.
Perhaps one of the toughest tests that Randall Floyd has ever endured here in Ohio Valley Wrestling, because Amon has never been pinned. You can barely knock the guy off his feet. He's like, look at him, he's like a rabid, crazed animal. It's scary. Folks, legitimate, gut-curdling fear whenever I see Amon in the ring. In fact, it's so scary that Ted McNaylor is silent.
I just got screamed at by one of his little demons over there. Now I still, I wonder when Amon wins this, who his 5th member is going to be. Floyd does rhyme with Void. I think he's going to possess him, Gilbert. Either that or he's going to possess me or you, and I'm running away.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Run for the Ropes is kicking up again April the 27th. We put a ring on the middle of the Great Lawn at Waterfront Park. It's our biggest event of the year, part of the Kentucky Derby Festival, sponsored by Kroger's Festival. All it takes is a Pegasus pin to get you in. There's a special meet and greet at 5 p.m., bell time 6 p.m. We invite everyone watching at home to join us as we run for the ropes.
It's going to be an incredible show, Gilbert. I still can't believe that all it takes is a Derby pin to get into the show, but I'm glad I got mine, and I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
We know the heavyweight title will be defended at Run for the Ropes when the returning Mitch Huff squares off against Michael Hayes. We know Dapper Dan and Tony Gunn will square off, and the first ever Anarchy champion, I should say, will be crowned. We'll have a Phillies free-for-all and a thoroughbred battle royal and a 10-man elimination tag. The winner here will lead a team into battle as Floyd goes for a cutter.
You can see all that for just a Derby pin. You're going to see history being made, the first ever Anarchy champion. I can't believe that they're basically giving it away for free.
Again, the winner here will lead a team into battle against the River City Dragon, LJ. And look where Randall Floyd finds himself right now with the Void stalking like birds of prey.
I told you, Gilbert. They're trying to possess him. They're trying to make him one of their demons. The Void Floyd is what he's going to become. Now, he better avoid the Void if he wants to win this match.
Floyd was in a bad situation. He couldn't take his eyes out of Houdini, Chase Destiny, and the 3 on the outside of the ring, but he also couldn't turn his back to the demon on the inside of the ring.
Houdini trying to use some black magic, but it wasn't enough. Now, Floyd, though, I got to give him credit. He himself has been on quite the win streak since unfortunately losing the championship to Logan James, but I have a feeling it's going to come to an end tonight against that man
Look at this. Look at this from Stu. Or I should say Amon.
No, he's not.
Almost impervious to pain.
He's not Stu any longer.
How do you beat a demon? How do you beat a demon?
I don't know. I don't think there's an answer. I mean, an exorcism? And Amon he's having fun with this. I don't know, it's some kind of sick, twisted sense of enjoyment out of just obliterating Randall Floyd.
Look at this from the Void on the outside of the ring. That mask on the end of a pole.
Reminds me of Lord of the Flies over there. It's disturbing.
What kind of leader is Amon?
I'll tell you what.
The torture, the things he's done to these guys, I can only imagine.
I don't know, but I can tell you this much, that he is effective as he keeps leading and growing this following, this cult, if you will.
That's exactly what it is. A cult-like following in the Void. It's crazy to me when you look at Amon to think that he was once known as Reverend Stu. And cover here, Floyd's in trouble, and the brightest light here in Ohio Valley Wrestling. But dark secrets tormented this man's soul, and the demons inside emerged with the man you see here, known as Amon.
Yeah, I don't like having to fear for my life every time he comes out at ringside. It almost makes me miss Reverend Stu, and I couldn't stand that guy either. I think Amon could have put this away already, and he's just having fun toying with Randall Floyd in that ring right now.
And ladies and gentlemen, remember, this is the third annual Run for the Ropes. We do the 10-man traditional elimination style tag, but the person who gets the final fall, the superstar who gets the final fall, then becomes the #1 contender for the May 12th Saturday night special. So there's much at stake for the 10 men, all 10 men in that contest, particularly the captain.
Now, can you imagine? Logan James wins in its television title versus the OVW heavyweight title?
When I think about Logan James, I think with the attitude that he's had lately, who he's going to get to team with him at Run for the Ropes. I mean, who would want to be that guy's partner?
That's a great question, and I'm eager for the show just to see who he's able to find.
And again,
oh gosh,
Floyd's in the Void on the outside of the ring.
Oi! He just got hit by Amon on those ropes. Oh gosh, he about landed on his head.
Slow and methodical in the offense is Amon. The leg is hooked, but he can only find a 1.
How is he kicking out on 1?
You can see red welts beginning to form on the torso of Randall Floyd.
And he's not giving up. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with this kid?
Again, much at stake. Not just captaining a team at OVW's biggest event of the year, but if Floyd can get that final fall in that match, then he will have the opportunity to face whomever is the OVW champion come May the 12th.
Well, that might be true, but at what cost, though? I mean, if Amon keeps having his way with Randall Floyd, I don't know if there's going to be much of Floyd left to have a career.
And I say whomever is the champion on May the 12th, because at Run for the Ropes, Michael Hayes will defend the heavyweight championship against Mitch Huff as Amon goes for that STH straight to hell, but Floyd powers out.
Somehow.
Floyd with a cutter out of nowhere, just that quickly.
No.
Floats over into the cover, and this one's over here. Floyd is slow to get there. No hook of the leg, and oh my!
He just sat up. He went
out of nowhere.
Impervious
to pain. So again, I say, what in the hell literally can Randall Floyd do right now? How do you beat a demon?
It's almost like he enjoys it.
How do you beat a demon?
Be careful, you're gonna rile up the Void here at ringside, Gilbert. You better keep the voice down a little bit.
Look, I just got a real scary feeling in the pit of my stomach for Randall Floyd. The real deal has a real problem on his hands.
Yeah, I'll say it. You can say that again. This is it. It's over.
Floyd just welcomed the straight to hell, and Amon sending him right there, floats over into the cover, and he's just punched his ticket. Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! No one has ever kicked out of that maneuver from Amon. No one has ever kicked out of straight to hell.
I can't believe it. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Randall Floyd is thinking in there. I mean, what he makes up for in guts, he lacks in brains, because I think I just would have laid and looked at the lights on that one. Oh, no!
Your winner via disqualification, Randall Floyd.
I think Amon got overwhelmed. He got flustered. No one has ever kicked out of straight to hell.
He couldn't believe it. No!
And you know what this means? Randall Floyd's gonna lead the other team into battle and run for the ropes.
That is, if there's anything left of Randall Floyd after the Void gets through with him.
And the Void, here to pick the bones of Randall Floyd. Floyd's gonna captain the other half of the 10-man tag. Floyd's one captain, LJ's another captain, and look at Floyd fire. Look at Floyd fight back. And Floyd's got the chain, and he's gunning straight for Amon.
Whoa!
Jack
He
the
just knocked
jaw.
him down.
Floyd is standing tall and heading into battle and run for the ropes. Who's the real deal? Gonna find a stand by his side. Ladies and gentlemen, it's OVW's biggest event of the year. We'll see you at Waterfront Park for Run for the Ropes.